How do you change the lives of dozens of poor kids in a township? If you're Poelo Mofolo, you do it with a board.
Skateboarding is such a difficult thing to do, so it builds a lot of resilience, and doing something over and over until you get it right, you can take that into your adult life.
In the 1960s, the apartheid government forcibly removed black South Africans to newly formed black-only townships. Many of those who were relocated from Lady Selborne in Pretoria ended up in what is now the vibrant township of Mamelodi. So what's it like to live here?
When it comes to the youth, they don't have opportunities in terms of educational facilities, sporting facilities. The Mamelodi Skate Club impacts the youth in a positive way because it gives them a sense of belonging, and it is also where you can hone your craft in skateboarding because you're skating with people who are good.
When my son told me that, Mom, I want to start skateboarding, I was so a little bit worried because I thought maybe this will clash with the school studies. But as time goes on, when he went there, I was so happy because I've seen a lot of changes in him. He had self-confidence, self-esteem as well.
Across South Africa, most townships are areas with few resources and opportunities. Why did Poelo, a professional skateboarder since 2015, decide to build a skate park for the youth in these circumstances?
Growing up in an orphanage made me more compassionate about people, and I grew up much quicker than most kids. At the children's home that I lived in, I saw many kids who had many problems, being abused, neglected and things like that. That changes your outlook on life. This children's home that I lived at, the lady who owned it, she used to bring her son, and he used to bring his skateboard to the children's home, and him and I just gravitated towards each other, and we just became friends. And he gave me his old skateboard, and from then on, I never looked back.
Skateboarding has been around in South Africa since the 1960s, but access and the cost of boards and safe areas to skate have kept it an unpopular sport. How did Poelo turn this costly hobby into a profession?
Skateboarding is an artistic expression, so it involves fashion, music, photography. So when you do go to the skate park, you're likely to meet someone who is a photographer. And then I met someone who was a photographer, and then he told me that he would like me to be in an advert for Mr. Price. It opened a lot of opportunities. So I went into modeling. I also got endorsed by, we had a local shop close to the children's home. It was called Omni Skate and Surf, and they used to sell like skateboarding clothes and things like that. We became brand ambassador for the shop.
When Poelo aged out of the system at 18, he got a partial scholarship to study drama in Pretoria. Why didn't he just focus on starting his career, but instead on giving back?
This is more fulfilling for me. It's a lot easier to get on camera and just pretend, but it's more meaningful when you're picking someone else up, like how I was, you know. I had a lot of people who also helped me, so I wanted to give back.
Considering how unknown and expensive skateboarding is, especially in predominantly black areas, what made him think that a skate park would work?
We work with sponsors, so they donate skateboards to the skate club, and then the kids who can't afford a skateboard, you go to the garden, you sign up, and then you learn about agriculture, how to plant organic vegetables, and then you accumulate hours. And then once you've accumulated enough points, you get a free skateboard.
I've grown quite a lot of self-esteem due to skateboarding. It has also taught me some self-discipline, honestly.
Being able to do tricks with the skateboard, you have to be staying focused. If you stay focused, it helps you focus on other things, which means you can stay focused on your school books, focused on what you're aiming for when you grow up.
The kids really love the impacts of the skate park. So when they come to the park, they're really excited. So they can leave their school and leave everything that they've done besides the things that they do in the streets, like getting them off of anything else they could do, but coming to the session.
The Tateni Community Center took a chance on the Mom Skate Club, and it's paid off in helping the community form stronger bonds. But is it sustainable?
The fact that we've formalized skateboarding in Mamelodi now we are recognized by other skating fraternities. Like for instance, today we have a skater from Mamelodi. He is competing in Garsfontein, which is, there's a skate park called Thrasher Skate Park. Now that skateboarding is also in the Olympics, it means that he can take it further. It doesn't have to be just something that he does to keep himself busy. It can be a career.
So how do you breathe new life into a township that's been overlooked? If you're Poelo Mofolo, you do it on a skateboard.